Maddy Guerin. Hello.
Hey Terry, how's it going?
It's going well. Welcome to the Blue
That's
Abroad
good.
YouTube channel. Finally, we got you.
Thanks, thanks for having me. I'm excited.
It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. Hey, firstly, congratulations on making finals football for the first time in 5 years. How's it all feeling for you?
Yeah, it's a bit surreal to be honest. I guess since I've come to Carlton, we've been kind of watching on from the sidelines. So to be in this position that we are now is just it's pretty surreal. But we know we've put in a lot of work the last 5 years and particularly the last 3 years. So I think it's kind of yeah, it feels surreal, but we're also just really excited and we're in a really good spot. So yeah, we're so excited.
Yeah. I've got to ask because I remember going to the first game this season and I remember making a really clear observation, and that was just the spirit of the group and the happiness and the togetherness of the group, and even just the way that, and I've referenced it a lot, the way that the song is sung after the game. It's just done with so much passion. Has something changed, or has this just been a compound effect over time?
Yeah, I think our connectiveness has like really grown over the last few years, and I think that definitely sets us apart. We don't really have too much drama amongst us. Like everyone loves each other. Everyone's really close, and I think we weren't really clicking on field the last few years, but it was like this year it just kind of transferred on field. We play for each other. We love celebrating like all the good moments out there, and then when things do get hard out there, we don't really implode and turn on each other. We kind of have some good strategies where, yeah, we pick each other up and we just do it together. And we're not, we don't want to turn on each other. Like we want to go through those hard things connected. And I think that's, really set us apart this year. And I think it'll, put us in good stead going forward because we've obviously got some challenging times coming up. So, I think it probably we've always had some good people kind of amongst the group, but now it's just across the whole board. We've got some just amazing people, staff, players, all at the club. So it definitely helps. Yeah.
Yeah. 42 games for you in total, and 21 of those have come this year and last year. It's been a journey for you. And I mean, I still remember when I first noticed you playing. It was a game in Footscray. I don't even know if you remember this, but I remember just you stood out with just your attack on the footy, and then you went through some setbacks. 3 ACLs in was it 5 seasons, or is that 5 years?
I've only had two. I think
Two.
they've got that wrong, but
Okay.
I've had one on each side between the ages of 20 and 22. So yeah, I feel like I've been waiting in the wings for a lot of my career to kind of show what I can do, and probably I'd shown glimpses of what I could do before my second one. But yeah, it wasn't until I got back from that, and I guess I feel like it's been a cool opportunity to like I've got nothing to lose now. Like don't know how long my career is going to go for. I just want to show that I am like worthy of playing at this level, and I think I've also matured in my body and learned so much being in like more of a full-time program now that like I had the athletic attributes all along. It's just probably like honing in on my footy ability and my skills and being able to kind of put it all together, because I think early days I was quite a chaotic player in the sense that I was really fast and powerful, but I probably couldn't control it at times. And it's trying to work out, how you fit that into a team as well, and where is that best? Where do I best fit? I've played halfback, I've played forward, I've played wing, I've played mid. So it's just like I've had a few different role changes, and I think those last 21 games that you talk about, I've probably had a bit more security in my role and being able to get that consistent run at it, which has allowed me to develop. Whereas in the past, we'd play 6 games and then the season would be done, and I'd be in and out of the team for those 6 games anyway. So I think the consistency's been huge for my confidence, my body. I've really loved being in the team the last few years and getting a good run at it.
That's epic. You're at that point now in your career, I would say, I can only assume, where you've got younger players now looking up to you. You were once, the fresh face at the club. What's the Maddy Guerin standard that you want to pass on to the fresh players that come through?
Yeah, like I've probably always been someone to tick all the boxes. So I've always, tried to nail all my gym sessions. I'm always pushing harder and trying to run faster at training. Like I'm very metrics driven. So whether that's like just elite recovery standards, trying to get the latest technology to make sure that I'm being the best athlete I can be. So probably that, and it probably just started of me just doing all those things, and now it's like, tell people to also get on board or join you for a recovery or a skills session, because you start to realize that they're sponges and they want to learn off you, and they're pretty keen to learn what we've learned. So I think it's funny because I'm 26 now, so I'm at that midpoint where I've got these players that are still a bit older, but then the young ones coming through are just so fresh and so talented, that if you can impart some wisdom, it can bring them kind of along for the ride even quicker than they already are. But they don't need a whole lot of help when you've got players like Poppy and Sophie coming through that are just so talented and they work so hard. You can't even imagine like what they're going to turn out in the next few years, because they're in their first year and they're some of our best players. So us older ones are probably trying to learn off them as well because of the natural abilities they have. It's pretty impressive to watch. Yeah.
I've noticed in a lot of the post-game interviews, it doesn't matter who's talking really, which player, there's always a mention of the SNC team. Did something change with the program? Touch wood, relatively speaking, it's been a pretty healthy season for the group. Was there something different with the program, or was it just better commitment, buy-in to the program?
Yeah, I would say it was buy-in. I think we've had a really solid medical and like S&C crew for probably 5 years now. We've tinkered with it a little bit, but I would say there was a few players buying in, and those players would have good seasons and perform, but then there was probably a bit of a drop-off after that. And so I think it's like, for us to really make finals and do damage, we've made it clear that we need everyone on the list to step up to those standards. And like, we have such good staff in those positions, so there's no excuse. I think it was kind of on us leaders and older players to kind of make sure that we were doing all the right things, and it made it easier for those younger players to be like, all right, this is my time. Like, if I don't step up now, then where's this program going? So I would say that S&C has always been awesome, but I think to tie it in with the coaching group that we've got now as well, it's kind of brought them both together. And just probably that hard work, the ethic over the off season to be able to get all your running in. Like, we had big groups doing it together. I think everyone was pretty keen to like not sit on the sidelines anymore and watch other teams train at Icon Park over the final series. Like, we were doing our exits last year and they were using our ground to train the Hawks, and it was just like you had that passion and just desire to be that. And like, it's our home ground, it's the home of AFLW. It's a shame that we can't experience that. And so I think everyone just has bought in even harder to make sure that we're the group that kind of takes this club to finals. And hopefully it's just the start, but we're all really dialed in, we're really connected. But the support staff, I think they deserve all the raps, because as you said, we haven't had too many injuries this year, and even when we have, like, they've come back into the side and performed really well. So the fact that the rehab team can get everyone right after an injury and slot them straight back in is just it's unreal as well. So
wow, I love it. It's a testament to everyone involved. This is a program that was heavily criticized only years ago, and so just to see how far it's come, and I guess it just goes to show like what happens when there is actual buy-in, because you hear it a lot, no matter what sport it is, we're connected, we're bought in, we're this, we're that, but when it's different when you see it as opposed to when you just hear it. So, yeah. And for you, who is Maddy Guerin outside of the Carlton Football Club?
I work as an osteopath outside, which is cool. Like I studied, it was a 5-year course full time. So kind of juggled footy and doing that for my first 5 years of my career. And then I'm about 2 years into working part time, which is cool. But yeah, besides that, I love the beach. I play a lot of music, so piano, bit of violin, bit of guitar. So very musical family. My mum's a music teacher, so kind of always all my siblings have always played music and been a part of that. But apart from that, just kind of family time, friends time, bit of travel in the off season when I can, but that's been hard with injuries the last 5 years. Like most of your off seasons is just training and being at the club every day. So probably keen to get some more travel in the next few years. Hopefully stay injury free and like be able to kind of explore a bit more. But yeah, that's probably me mainly. I have a cat. His name's Bear. He's really cute. He's 1, so he's pretty young. But yeah, not much else besides that.
That's cool. Where is your top travel destination that's next?
Ooh, I'm actually looking at going to Vietnam next year, so excited for a few weeks there. And then my best friend lives in Canada at the moment, so I'm excited to find like a bit of time to go over there and spend some time with her in Toronto. So got a few things on the cards, few moving parts, but yeah, we have quite a long off season, so it's just kind of navigating when you make those trips and time it well so that you can kind of still get your training in and hope like usually you still can get it done when you're traveling, which is great. So excited for a few of those little trips.
Amazing. All right. Well, now there's 2 important dates that everyone should know. Firstly, there's a game on Saturday. That's the big one. That's 3:00 p.m. Very exciting. How do you stay present? You know, because I mean, this is something that it's been a goal for yourself and for the team, obviously.
Yeah.
How do you get to a point where it's like, all right, we're in finals, but we don't just want to make finals. We want to win the thing, or like what's that like? What's that process like?
Yeah, we spoke a bit about it tonight actually at training, and I guess it is a massive occasion, and there's going to be more eyes on, and there's a lot of pressure. But I think it's kind of going back to process, keeping grounded. I guess it helps knowing that we played them last week and we felt like we did pretty well and we still had a bit more to give and we came out on top. So I guess knowing it's back to square one and it's going to be tough, but we, grounded out over there and now we're back at home at Icon with our fans. Like it's our home and we're proud of it and we want to do well in it. So I think almost channeling that nerves and excitement into your footy and into that focus and not being like scared to fail, because I think like whenever we've played scared, we haven't done well. So whenever we're brave and we're bold with it, it's paid off and, we play good footy. So I think we've had a good few lessons like this year when in our losses where we probably went into our shells or thought about the result too much. So yeah, it's going to be tough because there's going to be moments where we look at the scoreboard or it's halftime and you've got half a game left and you want to give it everything, but you just have to, like, everyone has to stick to their role. And I think that's when our group is at our best, is when we are all just focused on executing our role and not trying to do everything or kind of being scared to take your moment. Like I think there's going to be like so many moments in this game that we just have to own. And it's a huge occasion, but we've asked for this for 5 years. Like we've wanted this. I think trying to embrace it and not let the occasion be too big, because at the end of the day, we play footy. We're good at footy. Like we've got this. So
that's brilliant. And mate, you're going to have the army. Like I'm telling you, they're mobilizing. Like you've unlocked. I don't know if you realize like making the finals was a really big part of unlocking a big section of people to come through and just get right behind it. And I think you'll be surprised at how many people will flock on Saturday afternoon. It's going to be awesome.
Well, I was talking to Gab Pound about it actually, and I think it's been since 2019 that we've had a home final at Icon, because 2020, the Brisbane game was during COVID and there was no fans allowed. So they won that game, it got cancelled, but there hasn't been fans at Icon Park for a finals for Carlton since 2019. So like, it's crazy. Like, that's a massive gap of time. And I think it's awesome that, yeah, we've not only locked in finals, but it's going to be on our home deck. And all the Melbourne finals are going to be at Icon. So what better, chance for us to know that if we get any more finals against Melbourne teams, they're going to be at our home. So, get around us this week, get behind us. Yeah, I don't see why you shouldn't. Like, we're going to play some exciting footy. Just give it a chance, I guess. That's probably our main message.
Love it. Maddy, before we wrap up, I just want to acknowledge, I think in footy, and I think, especially with the AFLW as well, there's oftentimes certain players that can maybe sometimes be overlooked. And then there's certain players that really provide that heartbeat. I just want to acknowledge you. And I really feel like watching you and your growth over the last few years in particular, I really do feel like you embody that spirit. And I hope that you know that it's seen and it's acknowledged, and you're appreciated by everyone that watches the AFLW, whether it's only been for a short amount of time or a long amount of time. And yeah, just want to wish you good health, all the best. Tackle everyone. If it's your teammates, tackle them too. Doesn't matter who it is. And yeah, we can't wait to get behind you on Saturday.
Oh, I really appreciate that. No, it means a lot. And yeah, we're so excited to get out there. And yeah, the more fans, the better. So yeah, it's a really exciting week for the club. And yeah, can't wait to get out there.
Go Blues.
Thanks for having me on, Tez. Appreciate it.